Hey everybody, how you doing? They call me Mr. Movie Reviewer. And today's movie reviewer will be talking about Army of the Dead with Dave Bautista starring in it. How it all started, that this girl and her boyfriend were on a back road, and they were doing something and everything, and then they started off for a drive and got into a car wreck and hit on with some trucks that were carrying a crate. Well, that crate went flying. Well, some servicemen were in the area, and they stopped and to see if things were okay, and the crate thing was open, and they had their guns pointed at the crate and everything, and then they were talking to dispatch, and then the dispatch kind of warned them, get away from there, and this zombie came out and started attacking people and everything, and this and that. And then they went to the restaurant where Dave Bautista was working. He was a cook at a restaurant. Well, Dave Bautista had a daughter, and his daughter stayed like at a camp and stuff. See, what happened was the zombies took over Las Vegas. Yeah, they took over Las Vegas. So Las Vegas came the area for the zombies, and then they had, like, if you ever see a train with containers, they used containers for a borderline thing, and across, and then on the other side was people in tents, staying in tents and everything. Well, Dave Bautista's daughter was there, and helping people take stuff like that. And well, then Dave Bautista got a call from this one guy, and he wanted him to get some more people to join as a team for a special thing. So he went and looked for a team, and he got the team. Well, they went to where the guy wanted them to meet, and they met in a warehouse. And the thing was, they had to go to this casino, and at this casino was a safe with money in it. Well, they had to get somebody that knew the safe combination or knew something about safes. They got that person and everything, and they all met at the warehouse, and it was a killer team that he had with him. And then he got a hold of his daughter, and his daughter had to get a bus to transport them into the camp where he was at. Well, they got another girl from the camp to join the team. Well, then after that, they went into the zombie area. And they had a zombie tiger. It was a killer zombie tiger, it was. I really enjoyed that tiger. It was an awesome tiger, it was. And it was weird looking zombie tiger, but I'd never seen a zombie tiger before, but hey, it was cool. Well, it was patrolling the area. Well, it got left, and then they went off and did what they had to do, and it was just an amazing adventure and stuff. And then they had this cop with them, right? And one of the people tied that cop up and left him for the zombies to take. And the zombies came out and took him back to where their hideout was. Well, after that, they went to where the casino was, and they had to switch on the power and everything to get things going. And they had to shoot at zombies like in the head or chest. And it was just one awesome video it was. And they got the money, but not all of it, because they got into fights with the zombies, and this one zombie twisted this girl's neck, and then they got a couple of their other friends at top of it, and this one guy that got the safe open, he threw in one of their friends and shut the safe with him in it, and then it was just Dave Bautista by himself, because his other partners got attacked by zombies and this and that, and it was the zombies really invaded Vegas big time. Kind of funny that they invaded Vegas, but they did. And well, they got this helicopter. It didn't run too good. It kind of was a smoky kind of helicopter, and he had this gal flew the helicopter. Well, Dave Bautista said, I gotta go back to this one place because my daughter's still there. It was called the Olympic building that he had to be landing on. So he went there to get his daughter. Well, his daughter was there, and I had this one other zombie dude was looking for his girlfriend. Well, during the movie, two of the people, one kind of chopped off his girlfriend's head and kept the head, right? Oh, this other dude, he got killed by zombies, and then the girl that had the head, she was on the roof at the time with Dave Bautista, and the zombie that wanted the head, she said, well, here, I'm gonna use this, watch. But he got mad, threw like a spear like at her, and it went through her chest, and she died. And then she had the head of the girl in her hand, and the head dropped and splattered. Well, then Dave Bautista, he has to go in the helicopter, take him to the Olympic building, and he went there to go look for his daughter because his daughter took off while they was in the casino. And he was kind of concerned about her too, but he didn't take off on his friends. Well, he found his daughter because he heard them shooting and stuff, and had zombies that were trying to get them, and this girl and their friends, well, one of them got killed, and then the other one came with her and Dave Bautista, and they got into the helicopter, and then the president of the United States at that time decided to nuke Las Vegas, right? Well, they had to get out of there before they started nuking. Well, by the time they got over the borderline of the trailer that were bordered, that's when Las Vegas went poof. It got nuked. And they got on that. And then they had that one of these mummies in the helicopter at the time, and the mummy, or the zombie, bit Dave Bautista, and Dave Bautista shot at the zombie and killed him, and then the helicopter crashed, and the helicopter person, she died in it, and it was just Dave Bautista and his daughter in a crashed helicopter, and she got out of the helicopter and went and looked for her dad. That was Dave Bautista. Well, then he started turning into a zombie too. Well, she had to shoot him on top of it. And then after that, and that's how it ended. Well, somehow the guy that got locked into the safes, somehow he got out. I don't know how he got out, but he was, before the movie ended, he was walking to his car, and he had money from the vault as well, and he headed off to Utah. Well, he went to this airport and asked to buy this airplane, and the airplane person said, no, it's not, you can't buy it. Well, he put the money up on the counter, and he had an airplane for himself, and had some stewardess in there, and he was all happy, and they poured him some good old wine in a wine glass. And he kind of felt like weird stuff, and he went into the bathroom, and then they were announcing over the radio, we're almost going to be making the landing, please get back into your seats. And And on his arm he had like a bite mark on, and that's how it ended. It was a action-packed movie. If you're into movies like that, if you got Netflix, check out Army of the Dead. That is a good movie. I really enjoyed it. A lot of action in it. Yep, a lot of action and a lot of zombie action. That is for sure. So if you're into stuff, please check it out for me. And where would I rate this? I got to rate it from 0 to 100. I got to rate it about 100. It was a good action-packed movie. Something that you don't want to miss. So, again, if you got Netflix, check it out. It's called Army of the Dead. Well, everybody, I hope you enjoyed my second video of movie reviews, and I want to say thank you very much for watching and enjoying. Until next time, they call me Mr. Movie Review, and this movie review is over. Have a pleasant one, everybody, and take care.